Hello, welcome back to Truth Behind the Myths, and a little recap. Last where we left off. What are you doing? Last where we left off, you guys had just made it to Alexandria, I think it was. Yes. So, you guys got there, and I do believe that you said you were gonna follow Faith's nose and go to the kingdom. That's right, I remember that. Okay, so you guys are going to the kingdom.
Lilac.
Alright. Lilac was heading. Well, you guys are going to follow Lilac's nose and head towards the kingdom because that's where you smell the mythical beast. Yeah, it is. And you guys all of a sudden got chased by sharks. Sand sharks. Skull sharks. Something like that, yeah.
Sand sharks. Oh, wait, no, yeah, skull sharks.
Yeah,
They were in the sand.
They're skeleton sharks. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you guys got chased by those, and I think what happened was.
And then I put down a man walks out of the sand cloud, and it's
Mikey.
Mikey. Yes. Yeah, you guys got chased for a bit. You fought him for a little bit, and I think you guys almost won that. But then Mikey came in and helped you guys out, and yeah. That's where we left off. And for clarification, Mikey is a sphinx. A sphinx person.
Sphinx?
A sphinx, yes.
Oh, so not a human?
No, he's a sphinx. But you guys are long
no idea
friends.
what a
You know who he is and what he's about.
Okay. Mikey, when did you become a sphinx?
Yeah, right.
Okay, go ahead.
Although you will say that you never took him as the magic type because he's using fire. Because actually, you know what? I'll explain later. Well, unless you want me to explain it now.
Do you want to?
I'll say that
Not too
he's
great.
never had fire powers before. That's something new to him.
Okay.
Last time you saw him. So, Mike comes out of the smoke cloud or the sand cloud, and he says, "It's been a while, Silver Shadow."
Yeah, it has.
Yeah, we know why you're here.
Me?
Yep.
Why am I here?
Here to track the mythical beast, right?
How do you know?
We're on the same mission as you are.
Why are you guys tracking it down?
So we can bring it back to your church.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Like to tell me we gotta work together from the beginning.
Well, because I had to do my own stuff here. We've been trying to get the mythical beast down, but it's really good at hiding. And we're afraid that someone is in possession of it. So we've been trying
We're
to
in
track
the
him.
possession.
Uh-huh.
We've been trying to track him down.
Alright. So, I'll follow you. You think you've done more work than us so far?
I don't trust this guy.
Who's your friend here?
Lilac. She's a creature.
A creature?
Yeah. She's a, what do you have?
You're half goat, yes,
Yeah.
but you have the mythical beast inside of you. Damn right.
Yeah.
Don't tell them that.
Don't tell him that.
Don't tell them that.
This is my friend Lilac. She's half goat, half human. She's also looking for a sister.
Oh, I see. Well, hopefully after we capture this mythical beast, we can help you with that.
Yeah.
Well, I do have to say that we are on short time because I am being chased right now. And
Right.
as he says that, you see sand boats sailing across, and they look like royal guard. And he's like, "Yeah, we gotta get out of here." And
You gotta get out of here. This isn't our fault.
Well, now that you're seen with me, they're gonna think you're my associates.
No, well, we're not.
So, his
Wait,
sand
how many
boat-
guys are on the boat?
Huh?
How many guys are on the boat?
On the boat? On the ones that are approaching you, let's see, there's like 2 boats, and each boat has like 5 people on it. 5 soldiers.
Okay.
And then there's this one guy that looks like he's in charge of all of them, and he's pointing at him, and he says, "Mikey, you better come back here and turn yourself in." And he's like, "Not a chance." And his sand boat comes in with his guys, and they're like, "Come on, we gotta get out of here."
Who's that boat? Mikey has that boat?
Yep, Mikey has a sand boat.
Is it
Yeah.
faster than their boats?
You look at it, and he has like a little crew that's like about five strong, 6 including him, and it's small. Actually, give me
Is it faster than their boats?
a perception. see if you can deduce if it looks faster or not.
1.
Oh my god.
So you look at the bow and it says, that's a pretty nice bow. You can't really tell if it's faster or not.
And they have 5 in their crew. How much is what's that for you?
And Joseph's like, well, can your friend fly? And you look over to Katsune, who is just tired out because
He
last...
doesn't notice me. Isn't she one of those Katsune?
Yeah, you can tell on his face he's like actually surprised to see that you actually have one, and he's like, oh good. And he notices that Katsune is tired out because of the sun and her thick fur is keeping her from flying, and he's like, right.
That bird?
Huh?
What is she? She's half eagle?
She's half eagle, half tiger, but seeing that her tiger lineage, her fur is preventing her from like, flying correctly because of the heat. She's gonna get heat stroke.
Okay.
So, do you guys get on, or what do you want to do here? Want to stay and fight?
Is there any weapons on this boat?
Any weapons?
Cannons?
No cannons. But there are people on the boat who have like daggers, swords, and shields like that. However, these swords and shields, they're like top quality. They're not like rusted or anything. Huh?
They're not the best.
They're fine. They're good. Like in quality, they're fine. It looks like they have just like bought brand new stuff. It looks new. Looks new.
Okay. So we jump on Mikey's boat.
Mikey's boat. Okay. So all of you guys get on, and Mikey's like, oh sheesh, it's gonna be hard to push all of you. So he gets in the back, and he starts like pushing it slowly, and then you can see him like starting to burn up, and he turns into this like motor, and he starts like pushing you guys really fast. So, let's see, where are you guys at right now? So you guys, I remember now. You guys are right here, right here, and then Mikey is pushing you this way, all the way over here.
Okay. And where we're going to? Where's our destination?
Well, you look on your map as you guys are going along, and you see that this is a little town right here, and the town is called Heisenberg.
Where's our destination?
Oh, your destination? Right here. This little circle.
Where are we at?
You're right there. This X right here.
Okay, and we're traveling up.
As Mikey's doing that, he's like, oh jeez, this is not gonna work because you guys are way too heavy. We gotta lie low. So he turns.
What? You couldn't have done this earlier?
And he turns.
I had a different plan earlier, but now
Mikey doesn't know that. So as you guys are going up, he decides to turn right here to the next village, and you guys make it to the next village. He's like, all right, guys, get off, spread out, and lie low for a while. So as soon as he says that, everyone on the boat gets a cloak and puts their swords and shields away, and they just abandon ship, and they just go into the town scattered. And what would you guys like to do? Still on the boat, and then Mikey comes up to you and says, "Look, we have a plan. I'll take you back to my church, and we'll discuss our plans there."
okay. Church is in this town?
No, not in this town.
Okay.
Can we
It's
just
gonna be,
continue?
let's see, from here. It's gonna be a 2 days journey.
What the heck? So, do we need to travel 2 days just to hear a plan? Why can't we gather here and hear a plan?
Because I'm not the one who's in charge of the operation. My pastor is. So he knows those specifics.
So you came out here without a plan for your pastor?
No.
Travel 2 days with no plan?
We had a plan, Silver Shadow. I had a plan. I was doing some research, or I was getting information on the suspect that we think has the mythical beast. But look, we don't have enough time for this. You see that over there? Pointing to the guards that are chasing us, chasing you guys. We'll talk about it later.
We've been talking about this whole time, and they still do.
Yes. So he puts on back his cloak and he just disappears into the city.
Okay. What he doesn't know is that he's going to put a tracking device
Alright, so you guys are just standing there on the boat with Katsune and Joseph. What do you guys like to do?
Follow Mikey.
Follow him?
No.
Well, I mean, he kind of lost him at this point because he disappeared into the crowd. Crowd over there in the city.
What should we do? you to make decisions. I've shown you. I've taught you well.
You taught me nothing.
I will say that you guys also have cloaks that you took from the Frost Kingdom or the ice place. The only problem is, how are you gonna hide Katsune being such a big creature?
And when those two, the two boats that are chasing us, when they park, what are they gonna do?
Is there a way to give power?
Give power? What do you mean?
Give somebody else power.
Like magic?
Yeah. Like
Wait, what are they gonna do when they park?
What do you mean what they're gonna do with their park? They're gonna go investigate the ship to see if there's anyone else left on board.
Okay, so we have clothes. We're just gonna act like locals. We're gonna take Katane and put her somewhere deep in town. When they get off their boats, to inspect the boats. Wait, so
Okay,
we'll go from there.
They're coming.
We're hiding. Okay, and they're both pull up. Tell us what happens.
Okay, so you hide and you get Katsune to hide too, and you know she like doesn't know where to go, so she just hops on the roof of the building because she's kind
Nobody
of.
will see you from there.
I know, yeah. She tries to hide the best she can, even though she's like really big.
Okay.
Why would
So she hides on the top of the roof, and you guys hide behind like a little house with your cloaks on, and the two boats pull up, and they get off. And as they're getting off, you see the general, the commander, get off, and you feel a light breeze, as though if you like a light freezing breeze that reminds you of the Ice Kingdom, of its like.
Remind me? I feel the breeze.
You both feel the breeze, and it reminds you of the cold winter of the Ross Kingdom.
Okay.
And the general is like, "Go find them. We need to find them right now."
Okay.
And he sends off his guards all around the place, scattered.
From both boats?
Huh?
From both boats?
Mhm.
So everybody-
So 5 go one direction, another 5 goes in that direction, and the general, kind of goes off by himself to look for you guys.
Okay, so everybody off the boat.
Yep.
Okay. Then stay go behind the general for this now. Okay. So then I gather myself, Lilac, and Joseph, and I say, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go onto their boats. We're gonna turn them around and just drive them into the ocean. We're gonna jump off, and their boats are gonna sail off to the ocean. Look at you. Well, the boats can't move.
They actually anchor them. No,
Wait,
this is a good plan.
How do I stop this?
I like this plan. So, all right. So, you tell this to your group.
Yep.
All right. So, as soon as Katsune comes down and Joseph and everyone's gathered around, not everybody, but
No, I don't want Cat Nady to come down.
not yet. Okay. So she tries to get down and you stop her, and she just stays on the roof trying to, hide and blend in as possible. And you tell Joseph, Lilac, and everyone else the plan. So
I'm gonna go.
So hold up. Who's doing what? Who's doing what?
I'm gonna go off to one boat. Lilac's gonna go onto the other boat, and then Joseph's gonna be our lookout. Tell them if anyone's coming.
Okay.
And we're just gonna turn on the engines, turn them around, and then put it on gas, and then jump off the boat.
Gotcha. Okay. So they're not engine powered, but they are wind powered. They're like sailboats.
Okay.
So you pull up the Lilac. Do you go on the boat? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you guys get on the boats, and seeing that Lilac's never sailed before, give me.
Thanks.
Yes.
Thanks for the information.
Actually, when she
We've
was
been
young,
going on a year,
When
and
she
I
was
still
young-
don't know how to drive.
when she was young, she remembers her dad. She's like,
Why the dad? They own mom.
Give me a performance check to see if you can actually steer the boat.
your mom and dad. It's about time you know the truth, Lila.
Have you ever revealed this story to Silver Shadow? I don't think Lilac's ever told her what happened to her parents. Well, Silver Shadow has a pretty bad memory, so I would have blamed
You had a bad memory. What are you talking about? I
What do you mean? I remember this entire story. Go, roll your die.
Asked if I
Roll your die.
That is a 8.
8? Okay, so Lilac, you kind of have no idea what you're doing, so you're just pulling random stuff. And in pulling random stuff, you actually succeed. You feel the boat moving, and you feel like, all right, I'm doing something right. Except for one thing. You guys. So
I'm doing everything.
Dad, you know how to sell. You know how to sell one of these
An
things.
arrow comes in.
So you guys are right here, and Dad, you are going in the right direction. Oh, what about Joseph? Do you guys want to bring Joseph along, or is he just gonna stay at the
No,
village?
we're not going anywhere. We're just getting rid of the
I thought he was
boat.
the lookout.
Oh, I see. Okay, so okay, so you send one of the boats this way towards the sea, and then Lilac, kind of not knowing what to do, he just like, oh my goodness, just sends a boat off into this direction. But other than that, you guys succeeded in getting rid of the boat.
Bad? Yeah, don't die.
No, that was pretty easy.
Alright.
Now what?
And then instead of us looking for the mystical beast, the mystical beast lands in front of us. Okay, so
Boats are gone. No one's
then
seen you.
We go back into town to look for Mikey so we can take off.
All right. How would you do that, seeing that he's in disguise
I did.
now?
There
he is. You're accomplished.
How big is the town?
The biggest town. Let's see.
Big like Fresno, small like Dennis Park here.
Biggest Fresno. Well, not Fresno. Let me. I'd say about. The size of this neighborhood.
Okay. So then us three go in different directions. Maybe tell each other we should be able to cover this whole town within an hour. We're gonna go in 3 different directions. Find Mikey, find the crew, and we're gonna be back right here for an hour.
Okay. So you guys are splitting up. All right. So you go in a direction. Lilac, would you like to do anything or suggest anything before you guys split off?
I give Joseph some about 40, and I give Lilac 1 cent.
Cent worth of thing.
You give how much?
Just kidding.
Oh.
I'm about to say.
But yeah, wait, hold on.
Because you have about. I think you last time you had 50 gold or something, or 40.
He has
No, I have 101.
No.
had.
No. Remember you had to buy us some stuff.
Yeah, 51. I had 51, and then he said somehow someone gave me more, and so I equaled it.
Oh.
So I'll give them both 50. Okay. So 50 to Joseph, 50 to Lilac.
And then Lilac actually, seeing that you gave her 50 gold, she has 59 gold. Because she has 9 gold.
Yep, I do
9 gold in her
I do
pocket.
that.
Oh wait, no, I can't give
Gets all rid of your 100.
them. So I know it does. So I'm gonna give 30 to Joseph, 30 to
What if I
Lilac,
just give you those for 9?
41 for myself, and you guys have 30 each.
You said you're not good at math.
That's easy.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay. So you
So
guys
we
split
go-
off into different directions. Lilac.
And
We'll
then
go to.
2 minutes pass by and we spot him already. So okay.
Alright. We'll go with Lilac first. So, Lilac, you are, you're walking.
He takes
And,
one step and trips and falls on
and Dandaral's like,
Let's just leave without them and find the mythical beast ourselves.
Why?
Because it worked fine last time.
Why?
Because I want to find my brother and get out of here.
Oh, I also want to find my sister and get out of here.
Okay, then let's just ditch these guys. Why not?
Because I need their help.
No.
Yes. I don't know how to work in this world.
But let's make a little deal again. How about you give
How many minutes?
a day? A day.
24 hours.
Yes.
For what? can just do whatever you want because you might kill them.
Let's say about. How about I help you find your friend, and you give me 50 minutes. No, 30 minutes. Whenever I like.
I do.
Okay.
Turn
So,
around like,
I'm talking in my brain, you fool.
and with that, he, from earlier, I think you caught a whiff of Mikey's scent and a very faint scent. There's like a little line of a scent trail.
wait, you have a tracker this whole time because it followed you?
That's what we're doing.
It's very faint though, so there's like bits and parts of it like scattered everywhere.
Yeah, I have to roll it.
And then the memory in her brain says dog.
Okay. Okay. Dad,
Use this.
your turn.
Okay.
So, Dad, what are you doing to find
I smell and
Mikey?
and
My job.
just walking in any building I see, I walk into and I'm looking because I remember the disguise put on.
Alright. So, roll me a perception check with advantage. So, what that means is if you roll in the low number, you can roll again to see if you can get higher.
He's older than you.
What number did I need?
We'll say that you need 12 or higher.
My knee
Or-
hit it.
And with advantage, with advantage,
Okay. 11.
11.
15.
With your,
Did I have a double roll thing?
what did I say? Insight. No, yeah. Perception, that's right.
This on this paper?
Other paper. No, yeah, on the columns.
Here?
Yep, nope.
Here?
There you go.
Okay.
Perception. I know, it's a little blurry. The printer doesn't do a good job.
Plus 4?
Plus 4.
Plus 4? Oh, okay, yeah. So, you didn't find Mikey, but you did find one of the other crewmates, and
Right.
he's in like a bar trying to disguise himself, drinking water.
I grab my shirt. Where's Mikey?
And he kind of eyes you and he like motions you over like with his shoulder, like trying not to look inconspicuous.
Okay.
So yeah, you grab a seat right beside him, and he says, "All right, I saw that you stayed behind. What did you do?"
We got rid of the boats. We need you guys to meet us in about 45 minutes to take off flight.
Good thinking. Yeah,
Grab the rest of your crew if you see them on the way back.
for sure. All right.
And try this. It's to die for. Okay.
All right. So with that, you guys exit out of the bar, and now you have another person looking out for your crew. All right. Now it's Joseph's turn.
What you didn't know is he already has a special call.
Yeah, Joseph doesn't really say anything. So back to Lilac. Lilac, you are walking down, and what would you like to do? Anything?
Wait, where am I walking?
You're walking down like the street, just looking for Mikey.
Jamaica.
To Mikey,
Mikey.
change the name.
Jamaica. Just keep looking.
Just keep looking. Okay.
Keep
All right.
And I'm gonna say, Jamaica, make it.
Here you go. So roll me a perception check.
you look at me.
Because she knows where that's from.
Ay.
25. 25.
14.
A 14.
14.
Okay.
Precisely.
So you're looking around and you're smelling the scent of Mikey, and you see that the scent is leading you to a man standing by the water well. But the problem is that there are guards that are like right near it, and you can see that this person's trying to stay completely still as possible, so that way he doesn't draw attention to himself. What do you do? In fact, I think the guards are actually questioning him. Like you can hear him from afar saying, "Do you know any of criminals around here?"
I hide, like, I start listening, and then I try to, like, I forgot what time. What are they doing? Sorry.
The guards are questioning
Mikey.
Mikey. Yeah, you know it's Mikey because he's
I take him out of my head.
You got magic. You can fight him, or you can try to intervene.
I use my earth
Mold
power
Earth, yeah.
thing. Yeah, mold earth. Whatever there is, I try to pull them away. Actually, you know what? I'll let them do the conversation first, and then I'm gonna use that later.
Okay. So let's see. Okay, so the guards are questioning him, and you hear them like, "Have you seen this man?" And it shows a poster of a Mikey. It shows a picture of Mikey. And
he has Mikey?
Huh?
He has Mikey there?
Yeah.
Okay. I know.
What's wrong with it?
It's cool, man.
It's cool. What's wrong with it?
So you see Mikey.
Go ahead.
Sorry, guys, we just have a silent operator. And you hear. Listen, please. Listen.
It looks like she's having a seizure. You look like you're having a seizure.
So you hear them say that to Mikey, and Mikey's like, he's trying to disguise his voice. I don't know who you're talking about.
Be quiet.
And the guards look at each other and they say, "That's not your real voice, is it?" And he's like,
You're
"Yes,
following
it
my
is."
voice. Oh.
In fact, it sounds familiar. Take off your hood. And he's like, "Oh shoot!" And then as soon as he says that, flames come from under his.
Wait, how many
foot.
guards?
Two, just
Yeah.
two. You're not there.
I just want to know.
It's fun.
Yeah.
And you see flames shoot from under his cloak, and he's trying to create a distraction for him to get away. So what do you do?
Okay, well now I'm gonna use my mold earth thing, and I'm either gonna pull him away, or I'm gonna pull them away. The thing is, I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
I'm not sure if I should pull the guards away,
Wait.
or I should take Mikey. Because I'm afraid of him.
Drink something.
It has mold. Yeah.
Drink water. Drink water.
Mikey starts to eat mold.
Didn't like that.
Okay, I think I'll pull the guards.
The guards?
Yeah,
Okay.
the guards. So that they don't know that I'm there.
Gotcha.
Something like, because if I pull him, not sure how to explain it.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
you're not gonna roll. You're not gonna roll to see if you can cast it because this magic you can just cast it automatically. I just need to roll strength to see if you're strong enough to pull him away.
$14.
14. All right. So you.
Let me guess. You got them, but then they break it.
No. You grab the both of them with this like giant sand hand, and you like push them to the side. And
And I say, come on, Mikey, let's go.
Mikey looks around to see who did that,
And I go, just come on.
and he sees you, and he's like, "All right, yeah, sorry, I might have given away position with that." And you can see that when he did the fire thing, glass just like appeared all around him. So yeah, he goes with you, and he's like,
And
"What?"
I say, wait, hide that.
And he says, "What's the plan? What are we doing?"
I didn't plan that out.
Well, why'd you do it then? I had it under control.
I don't know. You just made yourself obvious. That call that having.
Okay, well, I may have ruined my cover, but why'd you save me? What was that for? I could. What are we doing?
No, I don't know. I just came. We were looking for you.
Okay, now what? I'm here.
Well, now that we found you, we'll go back.
Go back where?
I don't know. I don't even know where we're finding you. I don't even know you got lost in the first place.
Okay, well.
You gotta tell them the plan. No, the boats.
I forgot the
Yeah, we got rid of the other boats, and we're gonna go back and take our boats. Get away.
He said, pretend I said that.
Okay, and Mike's like, all right, what time? What time do we meet back up?
So we should have never specified that.
Yes, I did. I said about an hour.
I don't remember anything. I was paying attention.
Uh,
I was, but then I forgot. Okay, he said about an hour.
Okay, all right. Do you want to stick together in the meantime?
No, we're gonna split up and lose you again.
Alright, and he
That's what I thought.
just walks off.
No, that's not what I meant.
Oh, he turns back around like, what?
You don't know what you should be older than me. You know what
I am
sarcasm
older
is?
than you. What?
Let's just go.
Alright, so you guys walk together and yeah.
Back to Silver Shadow.
Before we leave, let's see if you guys meet up. Roll me perception.
Oh my
See if
God.
you guys, if you can notice.
14.
14.
We can get a
14.
14.
So Dad, you are, you're walking looking and you see a Lilac and you see Lilac's cloak and Mikey's cloak. So you finally have found them. And that's where we'll leave off.
Not 30?
Yes, that was 30 minutes. Yeah. So until next time, I will see you all later. And thank you so much for playing. And yeah, bye.